Hey, sorry about that. You caught me red-handed trying to read one of my favorite books. And as I always say, never read a good book without the quality of a good mask. My name is Jimmy Nichols with Fake Night, and I could not be more excited to let everyone know we have a brand new segment we like to call By the Book Shelf. This is our opportunity to introduce you to folks from around the world. We will be asking all the hard-hitting questions to get honest answers you, the American public, deserve. We could not be more thrilled to announce our first guest is none other than the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. That's right, the notorious DJT. Sit back, relax, and watch this eye-opening exchange with the man who leads the free world. Mr. President, it is an honor to have the opportunity to sit down with you, even though virtually, to ask you some hard-hitting questions that the American public is desperate to get answers to. Let's start with the obvious. What do you say to members of the media who think you're doing a great job?
I say that you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say. Go ahead.
I
think it's a very nasty question, and I think it's a very bad signal that you're putting out to the American people. The American people are looking for answers, and they're looking for hope. And you're doing sensationalism, and the same with NBC and Comcast. I don't call it Comcast. I call it Concast.
Mr. President, I'm over here. Sorry about that. On to the next question. What do you say to the American people who think you have a great shot at re-election this fall?
Let me just tell you something. That's really bad reporting. And you ought to get back to reporting instead of sensationalism. Let's see if it works. It might and it might not. I happen to feel good about it, but who knows? I've been right a lot. Let's see what happens, John.
Again, Mr. President, I'm over here. Sorry, and fortunately, shame is my middle name, so no harm, no foul there. On to my next question. Recently, you gave a speech where it sounded like you were actually chewing on a golf ball at the same time. We know you love to hit the links, and wanted to have you take a look at that and see what your thoughts were.
Let us rethink old assumptions and open our hearts and minds to possible and possibilities. And finally, I ask the leaders of the region, political and religious, Israeli and Palestinian, Jewish and Christian and Muslim, to join us in the noble quest for lasting peace. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Israel. God bless the Palestinians, and God bless the United States. Thank you very much.
I definitely understand how that can happen, Mr. President.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's like an oil can. Much better. Whew. All right. Should that be something that the American public should be worried about?
The Republicans have been treated very badly, and I watched a little bit of it today. I wasn't able to yesterday because we had the president of Turkey here, and I wasn't able to watch much.
Did you say Turkey? I didn't quite understand that. That word means something totally different in my family. Anyway, we'll move on. Let's talk about the upcoming re-election. What is something that you would like to say to your upcoming opponent?
I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted. As soon as she releases them, I will release my tax returns, and that's against my lawyers. They say don't do it.
Mr. Trump, you're actually facing Joe Biden this fall in the re-election. Hillary Clinton was your opponent back in 2016. Do you feel that you may have an unhealthy crush on Hillary Clinton?
I was extremely nice to her. She sounds like a lovely lady. I've never seen her. I've never met her. But she sounds like a lovely lady. But I was extremely nice to her. I was extremely courteous, as I was to everyone else. You know, it's interesting. You folks have called many people that I spoke to. Everybody has said unbelievable good things about me, but you never report that.
Mr. President, since we're talking about the 2016 election, let's take a look back at some of the reactions from around the country the night you were elected president.
He's been my candidate from day one because he's not a politician. It's kind of like Britain. We're sick of him.
People believe in him. He's going to be everything that he says he's going to be. Everybody believes in him. I'm so happy and I'm so proud. I'm so proud to call him the President of the United States because that's what's about to happen.
Definitely a wide range of emotions from folks around the country. We actually found footage of a supporter early on when they first found out you had been elected. Let's take a look.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald.
Tap on the shoulder. You adjust the microphone as you're told, man.
Oh, sorry about that. I guess we should have warned you that was the initial reaction of a Hillary Clinton supporter. Anyway, let's take a look at an actual reaction from your crowd when you were showering them with gifts recently. You were definitely on a roll that night. I wanted to ask how you were feeling, Mr. President. A little birdie told me you were under the weather recently and actually asked an imaginary friend about some potential treatment options.
I would like you to speak to the medical doctors to see if there's any way that you can apply light and heat to cure. You know, that if you could, and maybe you can, maybe you can't. Again, I say maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not a doctor, but I'm like a person that has a good, you know what.
Mr. President, I can honestly say I have no idea what. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this first edition of By the Book Shelf. We look forward to bringing you more installments in the coming weeks. We will be sitting down with Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, and Dr. Tony Fauci. Until next time, from all of us here at Fig Night, it's been real.